today we are on what's supposed to be the second episode of Funeral Parlor Fixups, but in the last one, the footage got corrupted and all that, so I couldn't upload it. So this is on the channel, essentially part one. But on my Instagram, I posted, the results of the first episode and all that. But I'm not gonna waste any more time. We have a decent amount of things to do. They're all pretty much simple, but let's get into it. Let me read Paul Bearer's Parlor procedures real quick so I can let you know what's going on. So today we have a Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso torso swap. With that Chase Jimmy right there in that Roman, it's going to be a sick promo Roman, from essentially going for the same look he had when Karrion Kross returned with the red pants. That was after SummerSlam with Brock Lesnar, 2022, I believe. I'm going to swap the promo Roman head right here. This one's from like Ben and Smash or something. Next thing we have up is Roman shirt changes. We have a ton of shirts to put on Roman. I'm going to put this one on that red one, and I'm also going to be putting these Jimmy shoes onto this Roman and not make it a white and black. I'm going to see what that looks like. If it doesn't like it, I can always go back. I have this custom We The One shirt I made just by cutting the Uso Ultimate shirt and putting it on just a plain black shirt. It's pretty cool. It's kind of tacky looking, but then I have this red one from the Usos, white Bloodline one, and the red and the normal black Bloodline one. So I'm gonna be trying that on all of them, just so you guys can see what they look like. Potential AJ Styles shoulder swap. So don't fall over. Okay, you know what? I don't know what the hell these things deal is, but you know what? Just fall down, right? I hate these arms for AJ Styles now, especially on this torso. So I'm gonna crack this torso just for everybody. No one has done it. I'm gonna see how these fit in there first, right? I'm gonna see how they fit, and if they do fit, I'm gonna take these shoulders. I hate how I'm gonna have to, mess up this Triple H custom elite or whatever. I'm gonna take these shoulders out and put them in here if those fit in there, and if they don't, I'll just, because I'm just have to re-glue it back and deal with it. But I'm willing to test it out on this AJ Styles. I really don't care about it that much. And I'm gonna take these arms, potentially acetone the wrist tape off, probably will, and put these on, these gloves on. So that's that. Undertaker. Okay, so now I get the Undertaker. Finn Balor can move to the side real quick. Jeez, I'm a mess. Good Lord. Stay. Okay. So with this recent Undertaker greatest hits, I'm gonna be taking this head and these lowers, because I made them with decals. So I'm gonna take these and put them on here, so it's no longer decals in the head on this. So I think that's gonna look fantastic if it works out. And look what the hell happened. Look at this Undertaker bum ankle Mattel gave me. Isn't this insane? Look at this thing. This doesn't get fixed. This is like a right boot with a left foot. Like, if I wasn't doing this fix up, I would be angry. Because what the hell is this? You can't, you try to stand the guy up. I mean, he stands fine, but look, he looks like he has a broken ankle. Look at that. You can see a little right there. He has a... Listen, I know Undertaker had a lot of injuries in his years, but I didn't know they translate to his figures. So when I take these lowers off, I'm going to attempt to put these on there from his WrestleMania 30 match with Brock Lesnar. And I'm going to see what that looks like. I'm going to put some boots on there. I don't know if I think I might just make the head either a long hair head or another short hair head like that one. But we'll see. Oh yes, also with this Jimmy Uso, or Jey Uso, sorry, I'm going to put these white Finn Balor shoes on it just so that he's not shoeless or footless. A Randy Orton leg swap with Batista. This is number 4 on the list. Randy Orton leg swap with Batista thighs and Randy Orton lowers. So I'm going to take this Randy, and since these are on ball joints, You can see ball joints. And this, damn, okay. This leg was giving me trouble last night. I had to heat it up because it was literally on the brink of snapping. I'm gonna take these Batista legs from his Royal Rumble Elite. But the thing is, I'm not gonna use these. I'm just gonna use these upper halves. And I'm gonna use these from his Ultimate, and use these lowers from this Randy. So he's gonna have the same height, just thicker thighs, and I think that'll look way better with the torso, and like, cause they give him this fat torso with lanky limbs. Like, what the hell? Like, come on. If you're gonna change the torso, change everything. Makes no sense. Finn Balor t-shirt logo removal. Okay. So you guys might be confused if you've seen the CM Punk shirt on here, but the thing is, Finn Balor wears baggy shirts now for his promos. So what I was gonna do is I'm gonna take this, and with hot water I can peel. I learned this from Mania Figs. You can just peel the design off, and it'll just be a blank shirt, no problem, no residue, nothing. That's what I will be doing with this. That'll be also, this is a great promo, Finn Balor, by the way. Made by me, of course. And CM Punk, the last thing on the list is CM Punk chest decal application. So I made this in my last episode, but I cannot show it because of the footage issues. So I tried to torso up, but I messed up the torso, so I just put a blank one on there. And I'm gonna apply this. Roman is standing on the decal. Come on, son. I'm gonna apply this chest decal on here. Bam. It's kind of huge. I might have to get a smaller one, but I kind of like when it like fits on the chest wider. So I don't know. I'll probably have to cut out a smaller one, to be honest, because that one does actually look way too big. But yeah. Look at this, is from a steel cage match with Rollins. I had to put this lower like it was on his new attire. I don't know why he does that. I don't know why he puts the stars like in the middle of his trunks now instead of higher where he used to. But what we're gonna do first is, what should we do first? I'm debating if I want to get the hot water out now or no. You know what, to be honest, I'm gonna do the things that require the hot water, or the hair dryer. I'm just gonna get those out the way now. I'm gonna take these off, and I'm gonna put these on, take these lowers off. And doing this with heat is a nightmare, so I'm gonna do this with the hot water. So yeah, these are horrible. Look, these thigh things that take off with heat does not work. Also, I forgot to say as well, I'm gonna put this head sculpt on that Randy, because this Randy head is like all messed up. So yeah, and also this is gonna be a freaking feat, man. Holy. So all right, let's heat these suckers up, and hopefully we can get everything heated up at once and do it all in one take. So hopefully that is enough. I'm gonna start with the Randy. Just bam bam, pop his legs off. Yeah, dude, these freaking thighs are horrible, man. I absolutely hate these. Like look at that, there's like freaking, they like raised the texture on it for no reason at all. Oh shoot, will these pop off? I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna wait. Whatever. Yeah, these aren't gonna pop off. Try the J shoes. Come on, there we go. It's like the old Elite hands. You just have to like yank it. You can't like try to bend it or anything. All right. Come on, Jay, you sucker. Don't you want to walk straight? There you go. What the hell is that? There's like a freaking hair on that shoe. That's disgusting. And this shoe is not, they see, because you have to wait for these to cool down. They literally are just like the old hands. Come on, there you go. Roman, bam. All right, let's see if these will pop in. You know what? I'm not gonna mess around with those. This Finn Balor can get chucked out. Bam. We have heated this up. Batista lowers can come off. I'm just gonna take them off and just leave them be. Okay, Randy's can come off now. This might be a hot take, but I genuinely don't like these new boots. And I dropped Randy's knee pad. That's fantastic. I don't know. I like the way they like the aesthetic look of them, but the way they move is just really not it, I'll say. J shoe, go on, you sucker. There we go. So that J's done. Roman shoes, red shoes, bam. Ooh, that looks good, actually. And Roman was wearing black shoes in that promo. That's kind of cool on Jimmy too, but nah, Jimmy, your torso's getting swapped, bud. Sorry about that. And alright, look how good this Randy looks already, just with the thigh difference. Like, I know he needs bigger arms, but dude, it kind of makes up for it somewhat. Because I think the legs was a problem too. I think they look too lanky. So I think this is definitely 100 times better. Alright, the next thing for me actually is going to be, you know what, I'll get the shirt off real quick actually. And dude, I hate doing this because I feel like I'm stretching the cloth. But I don't know, it's no, I'd rather no Velcro, so screw it. Probably should have took the hands out, but whatever. Alright, Romo, again, man. Roman promo shirt off. And you can see how that looks. That's supposed to look. Looks great, actually. I like that. Alright, so what's next? Alright, guys, I'm back, and I have the hot water poured in. So first thing I'm going to do is actually we're going to take the heads off. The torsos are going to crack, because you cannot crack torsos with the head on. So must do that. I'm going to put in Jimmy first. I don't really care about that Jimmy. I actually have like 2 of those already from using his promo stuff already. While I'm here, I'm going to pop this head off and put on the other one. Just less things to do. And bam, Randy Orton. And I'm going to do this so I can take his thighs off. Same with Batista. Right, can that fit in there, please? Thank you. And this stuff will just have to wait till that stuff is dried off. Side, the Finn Balor shirt I'll actually put in there now so I can peel that off as soon as possible. God, that water is hot. Yeah, I wear gloves for this stuff for a reason. Alright, when this stuff's cooled off, I'll be back. I meant heat it up, but whatever. Alright, so first thing, take these Randy thighs off. Come on, you sucker. These, bro, upper thighs are literal nightmares. Seriously. Alright. Ooh, that is hot water. I put that in a microwave for 10 minutes, so makes sense. Ugh, damn it. I'm gonna wear gloves for this so I can have a better grip on this. You know what? Why do I even have these on? Why don't I just do this? God damn it. Yeah, those need more time. Sorry, Randy. You gotta wait. While we're waiting for everything else, we need to talk about this. This is an actual dark green color that I thought it was like gonna be a gray or the same dark tone as the Ultimate, just in elite form. But I actually really like this. And Randy wore these color tights in like 2011, so I was thinking of making like a 2011 Orin with these. Because if I end up not liking this torso, I'll just put it on something else and doing that, but whatever. Okay, actually, first thing I'll do is this. I'll do that. You know what? While I'm here, I will. That's replace that. It's all replacement here. Okay. This Roman Reigns. Okay. Roman Reigns torso. Look at how crisp that came off. Look at that. That's what we dream about as customizers. That right there. Okay. Get in the middle of that seam. Just egg it on a little bit. I'm gonna use the thinner screwdriver so I don't have to make the plastic stretch at all, because that's the last thing I want. And then the torso's all jacked up. Come on, son. Do you want to piss me off? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. See, look at that. No pegs broken. That's what we like to see. Perfection right there. Great. Now, Roman Reigns, lower piece. You are garbage. Thank you. Okay, so this will go to the side, but while I'm here, just take these off. I don't need these gauntlets. I'll plug this hand back in. I actually have a mic holding hand over here for it. Just plug this in here so it's ready. Whatever. I hate these crappy freaking things. Alright. Jimmy Uso. Well, my opinion is better than Jey Uso. I don't know. The Jace of the start was cool with the Yeet, but then it just got, you know, like, overplayed. Like, now it's too much of a, like, his personality. I liked him when he was right hand man Jey Uso and main event Jey Uso. I think that's when he was. Honestly, I think it's going to be a hot take, but I feel like he should join The Rock when he's champion and beats Gunther. Because if Jey Uso loses again, man, what the hell are we even doing? Give the man his moment. Even though I'm not that big of a fan of him, he still deserves it. He's worked hard. Do these now. These should pop off, like melt off, right? Yep. You hear that pop? That pop is satisfying, ain't it? Alright. Ooh. Risky. Pop these up. Let's see. First, before I do this, let me see. This is the left. I need to see if this works first. No, that's the right. Okay. So that's the left. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't, is this because, are they? Okay, so I kind of have to look at the shape of these. Okay. So these are bigger. Alright, so we're going to have to scratch this Batista. I'll just pop them off just because I feel like it. Because I just absolutely feel like it. Just going to take my frustrations for that not working out on that. So yeah, this is garbage too. So what I will actually just do is just re-pop these back on and just deal with it on the orange. Even if the height is messed up, whatever, I'll deal with it. That's fine. So AJ Styles, I'll put him in because I'm doing a torso swap. Take her, pop these ties off, bam. Pop these ties off, bam. Pop these boots off too, because those boots are all messed up. This one needs to get heated up. I'll put that in there too. So these Undertaker thighs that I just took off. This one and oh, it's in there, but they're garbage. They're garbage too. So those can go in there. It's Undertaker. I'll pop his head off on here. I made it interchangeable, so it just pops off. Or here, actually, Taker, you will get decapitated. I'm sorry. Woo. I love you, Undertaker, but your head must be taken off. I apologize. Really. Perfect. Look at that. I have this elbow pad on because he had a red one. Well, he had red at the top of his black one during the match. So, you know, a bit of a nerd, so I like making things too accurate. I just noticed the AJ Styles isn't even in right. Okay. for now. Let's put it to the side, let it dry. Okay, let's see this Undertaker. Please work. There we go. Get that excess water out, pop onto here, see if it'll work. And it does perfectly fine. Let's go. That's what you like to see. Success. And this popped off when I didn't want it to, man. Bam. Alright, perfect. Now it's your turn to pop on. Like I said, I'm in a good mood today. Don't piss me off, alright? Thank you. Okay. Boot. Alright, AJ Styles torso is getting popped. I don't know why they decided, you know what, AJ Styles, he had some normal in-ring attires with this when he came back jacked. But you know what? Let's just decide to give him pants. The pants one. The least significant one that people wanted. But listen, I don't make the rules, son. I don't make them. Alright, let's test this and see if these arms will fit in here. First, you know, this in here. Does that fit right? Does it? Oh, it does. Let me put the torso back on there real quick just to make sure that it can move around properly. Okay, torso's back on. Oh yeah, that works beautifully. Let me mash it together. Okay. Oh yeah. So if any of you guys want to do this with Randy or your AJ, it works. Unfortunately, I have to eviscerate this Triple H, which I hate to do, but you know, there are just some things in life that you just have to do, right? And I think this is one of them, because I didn't care for this Triple H custom I made when I had it, so it's not like I'll beat myself up over it. Come on, there we go. Take her leg on. Now I just have to plop these in here now. The water cools off very quickly. Actually, let me see if I can crack this Triple H torso first. This has been glued, so this will be tough. Jeez, these freaking arms. Alright, so I put everything off to the side and I am using the water to apply the CM Punk chest decal. So first thing is I'm about to peel it off, so take your micro set. This stuff is heated up. I hope this friggin' Batista thing can come off, because that was a fatal mistake here. There we go. Perfect. Pop back on. Pop back on. And now I can actually plug these back on the Randy. Ah, come on. You trying to piss me off? There we go. Alright, that's back. Perfect. Plug this onto the Randy, which will look already 10 times better. It's the right one. I can always tell. I don't have to find the R or L on it to tell which one is right or left. I can always just tell by the shape of them. I can do the same with the other medium-sized knee pads. I can tell from, I'll tell you, you know what, while I'm here, I'll tell you. You can tell because this one angles up, and that always indicates if it's angles to the right, it's right. If it angles to the left, it's a left. And yeah, I'll show you in the other ones after I finish. So let me test this taker real quick. See if this will go on. Does it need more heat? Do you need more heat? No. It doesn't work. Works all right. Thing is, I think the shapes of each on the inside, the leg and the outside are shaped different, but I can deal with it. It's fine. It's not that bad. I need to put these boots on there. Put this arm on this AJ. And after this, I don't think we need more heat at all, which is great. After I do this taker, these taker boots. All right, this is done. Randy Orton boot on. Randy Orton boot on. Okay. Undertaker boot. The bigger boots are always harder to do this with. While I was doing this, I realized those Batista legs made the Randy Orton way too small. So I decided to go a different route and grab some Ultimate Warrior thighs. Swap this is an Ultimate Ziggler I made that had those thighs in there, which are too big for Ziggler. I put, let's 10 times better, dude. We'll look at that at the end though. Jeez, that looks great. So now we are on the portion where we are gluing torsos. You guys know what this looks like, but I will still do it anyways, just for content's sake. But for now, while I'm doing this, I'll actually dress him up for everybody to see all the shirts, how they look on this. So there is no mystery. That's him with the We The One shirt. I'll put the head on. The head I was gonna put on first. Bam. Roman Reigns. One with the white shirt, which actually looks pretty cool. We The One shirt, which I probably am just gonna put on the black and red shoes one. So for now, I'm gonna have to retake this off. Gonna put Roman Reigns' clothes on. Come on, mate. I hate having to do this, but things happen. There we go. Levels above, man. Levels above, man. So do this, and then where's my other Roman head? It's far, and put this on there. And what I will do is I will put either this Bloodline shirt or this We The Ones. Which one? Because look at that. I'll try the We The Ones because it has more red in it. The white one looks sick too. Look at this beast. Let me zoom out a little here. Look at this beast. Oh, that looks horrible. Let me not zoom in here. Look at these beasts. Roman Reigns. I just need to put the watch on this one. I get a watch from. I'll just, for now, just take the watch of this custom CM Punk I made. With the, it's a fix-up, not a custom. But just for now. So you guys can see what it looks like. Bam. Whew, Roman Reigns. Alright. I will show everyone what we've done today. Funeral Parlor Fix-Ups. So I'll line everything up. I'll show you guys. We'll talk about it. And that's it. So see you guys in the next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the climax of Funeral Parlor Fix-Ups episode 2. On YouTube, it's 1. But before I get started, I'll talk about the knee pad thing. You can tell which ones are right or left. Like I said, this one goes up higher and this goes up higher. That is the truth. All right, past that, let's start from left to right. Undertaker, dude, look at this freaking fix-up. Yeah, I know it's gappy or whatever, but I'd rather it just as a placeholder so it's not blank. It looks cool. I like it. From his WrestleMania 30 match with Brock. Randy Orton, look at those thighs, man. The thighs add to it. He just looks more proportionate now. He just needs an arm change. And honestly, I think he needs a head change. So I have like this bigger Randy head. I'll take it right here. I think that even helps with proportions. I think I might even keep it like this. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like torso really doesn't fit too well. I think it's too bulky, but whatever. I just keep this off. Just put it back on. So Randy Orton, go back in line. You're amazing. Now we got the Roman Reigns. Look at this, dude. The red shoes, the watch, the We the One shirt. You know, I love it. I like this. I've always liked this promo attires with the reds more than the white shoes. And here's his promo attire from post SummerSlam SmackDown when Karrion Kross returned. Looks great. The head sculpt's all right. Yeah, man. I think this fits. I love that. That's exactly how I want it to turn out. I love that. So, moving on to Finn Balor. Like I said, I made his shirt blank. This fits very well. I love this. Finn Balor. I like to add that Jimmy Uso bandana to it just to add something. I think that was a good touch. And look, dude, this AJ. Leave it. This AJ looks 10 times better with the bigger arms, dude. Look at that. Look at that AJ style. That's a man right there. That's how the Randy would look. That's exact. You know what? Just okay. This is getting a mess. Randy Orton. Let's pop the Randy head on this AJ just because they're the same torso. Just kind of see. Yeah, if you kind of like block it or whatever, you can tell how that Randy would look. Jeez, Undertaker freaking spilled over there. Goodness gracious. The urns are everywhere, dude. Oh, Paul Bearer's not going to be pleased. The Punk. Shiny because I haven't sealed it yet, but that's what it's supposed to look like. Looks great. I will probably be selling this. I don't really care for this to keep this. So if anyone's interested in this CM Punk figure, comment down below. Hit me up on my Instagram. I'll sell it to you. Undertaker. Looking great with this fix-up. God. Looking amazing. And the new head sculpt. I ain't gonna put that huge rubber piece on it. And the boots, ultimate boots. The ultimate coat that comes with them, and they're just a J. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the second episode of Funeral Parlor Fix-Ups. If you enjoyed, I'm not gonna force you to do anything, but if you did enjoy, you could, you know, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, if you feel like it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It was fun in this episode. This episode actually went well. And episode 3, I'll try to cook up some nice things for you guys if I can. So while I'm doing that, this Jey Uso is not standing up. You will stay right there. All right, I'm gonna take her. Punk, just have him standing. So again, thank you guys for watching. This was fun on my first YouTube upload of funeral parlor fix-ups. Yeah, that's my cue to go. Thank you guys.